yes, yes.
So what plans do you have moving forward in terms of expanding your business and trying to grow your revenues?
Currently, actually we started with an ERP for learning institutions. Then we introduced other new product, what we call the added value. And this added value, we are currently having like 4 different product line. One of the major product which we've seen a number of clients, because we've tested, we simply call, our team called and ask them about whether they are interested on this product. This product is simply this one actually. The attendance.
Yeah.
And if probably the camera can zoom, because it runs a software, it runs an Android apps.
Just be still as you hold it for the cameras, yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually, it's for attendance. And where is this attendance? Why are we basing our strength on this attendance system? One, if we go to learning institution, there's what we call ghost students. And when you talk about ghost students, there's also ghost lecturers. They are lecturers, yes, but unfortunately, they don't attend. I'm sure, Abby, during your time, probably in the university or wherever you are, there are cases you signed a sheet without actually a lecturer attending a class. They'll miss 2 classes, then the 3rd class they will come with 3 papers. So the papers for that day lesson and the previous days which you are not there, and you'll be asked to sign both. And be aware the administration is kind of using this to pay this lecturer. Like, you know, you can remember the prof, the former CS for education, higher education, that's Kaimeni, talking about moonlighting. Moonlighting is simply lecturers who have classes all over the country. Now, one of the solutions to that is this. Why? This one, it's for attendance. The lecturer will have to carry this. When you are going to a class, you carry this. You pick it from the administrator or whoever concerned with the class. You get in with it in the classroom. Log in. By logging in, you put your fingerprint as a lecturer. Once you log in, it will now allow you to actually pass it to the first student. So all the students will put their fingerprints here.
Okay.
Once
can you show us in briefly as you demonstrate?
Yeah, because I need net, I need internet for me to get through the, yes. So I checked, I was not able to get through.
It's
so
okay.
Once I do that, I pass it to the first student. The whole class will put their fingerprints. At the end of it, the lecturer will close by putting the fingerprints. So we'll know the time the lecturer started and the time the lecturer ended and who actually attended. So with this, there is no way the lecturer is going to create that. So at the end of the lesson, the lecturer simply go to his dashboard, because we have an ERP for that. His dashboard, log in, then print out. The printout will be like, if I have 100 students, if 90 students had put their fingerprint, you'll find like that 90 students, the row, the status will be present. Those people who didn't put their fingerprints, it's absent. And this is going to be used by administration to pay the lecturer.
Interesting.
Yeah, the same will be used for the workforce. The workforce, you've heard of workforce when the city council, they're having a lot of problems. This one is mobile, you carry it. So obviously, if we have a workforce, you are saying you are there, you are actually doing some cleanliness, or you are doing, we'll use this to monitor you, because there's no way you are going to cut your fingerprint and give another one. Unlike a card, I can give another person to do that. Yes.
Maybe as we wind up this interview, one of the reasons why institutions, companies shy away from getting into this, it is perceived that they are expensive gadgets, and most companies don't normally like to spend much on IT. Are you seeing people sort of changing this and being able to say, okay, let's have a budget, let's get these gadgets because they'll help us in this, and that? What are you seeing as you also wrap up?
Now, that's a good question, because we've had cases where some institutions are interested. I have a client we are doing that with. They're interested on our solution, but due to cost factor,
Yeah.
they have a problem. We are giving two on the same, but two ways of selling the product. One, you can buy by paying us. Two is your clients will actually become our clients. For example, if it's a training institution, there's a way we do the calculation, the rates which the viewers can easily get. Based on the number of students you have in your institution, you will simply, we'll sell you the product, but you don't pay.
Okay.
We will charge you based on the number of students. So it's actually supposed to be pegged on the fees. So when the student is paying, they pay for the same product. So you find you get the solution, but you don't need a capital. I know it's new. Some people still have a problem. It's actually a cloud-based. So cloud-based means we have everything with us, but you access data belongs to you. So what it is simply we provide the hardware, we provide everything, but the only thing you are doing, you are collecting that money from the student. So the student pays, not the institution.
Fantastic.
Right.
Interesting discussion there, John Okach.
Pleasure.
From System 1. He's the product manager, just giving us the interesting innovations that companies, that institutions can consider getting into so as to become more efficient when it comes to revenue collection, issues to do with corruption also, and ghost workers, of course. And of course, we've seen viewers asking, how can they find you? Just tell us, where can they find you?
We are along Mombasa Road. As you approach Nation, there is a small branch called Beijing Road.
Fantastic.
Yes, yes.
Well, we've been speaking there to John Okach, giving us wonderful discussions on how best you can consider taking technology to improve your workplace. My name is Abi Agina. Coming up next is Sophia Wanuna with a News Hour.